And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. USA is beating Mexico 1-0. It is currently 15 minutes and a half into the match. I'm so sorry that I'm making this watch along so late. There was a lot of traffic, sadly. And yeah, guys, comment down your predictions as y'all see here. This is my Mexico shirt. This is my USA jersey. I love both teams, honestly. Very difficult to choose. But comment down below who y'all think is going to win. I have my phone right here with me. In case if there's any comments. And yeah, guys. Alright, there. So I have my phone here with me so that I can read y'all's comments, because I'm mainly going to be focusing on the game. And I got myself some lunch too. I got myself some fried chicken from like this burger place. And yeah, I'm gonna test it out to see how good it is. First bite, not bad. But it kind of tastes like that frozen fried chicken. It's pretty tender though. Mexico's on the attack. Good crossing, and it's again to the goalkeeper. I personally think this match is going to end 2-1. That's my prediction. I go for both teams, which is why I think this match will end 2-1. All right, let me try this toast. Pretty decent. Let's go. We have one person watching. Feel free to comment down below your score predictions. USA is currently up 1-0. I have my phone here with me because I'm going to be focused watching the match. However, I will be checking for the comment section. And yeah. Corner kick for Mexico. Hold on, guys. I need a fork. And some salad dressing too. Actually, no, wait. After this play, I will check. All right, be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I just needed ranch for the salad and the fork so that I don't get messy. Alright, so far no comments yet. Feel free to comment down below your predictions. Don't be afraid. We don't judge here. We don't criticize. It's just a friendly environment. Let's go. We have one person on. I know it says that there's two people, but it's because one of the viewers are me on my phone. Because since I'm mainly watching from the TV, I'm going to be reading comments from my phone. So yeah. Comment down below your predictions. And just enjoy the live stream. That's all I want. USA is now on the attack. Good crossing. Recovered by Mexico. All right, no comments yet. Comenten sus predicciones. Comment down your predictions.
Recibiendo la pelota Mora. Gilberto que lo encuentra Alvarado. Nuevamente Mora. El Piojo.
But yeah, guys, this fried chicken that I got, it has like a feeling that it's frozen, but it's actually quite tender. Beautiful play. Corner kick for Mexico.
Y en México en esa acción ofensiva cuando parecía que Estados Unidos estaba acomodando y presionando en zona más alta.
I'm gonna be honest, Mexico is dominating this match. Good shot and it's saved by the keeper.
Gustan las variantes, ¿no? Táctica fija. Saben que es difícil ganar por aire, entonces hacen el 2 contra 1, jugada preparada, encuentran a Mora y el jovencito no tiene miedo, ¿no? Saca la pelota a un costado y busca portería. No, miedo no tiene, lo que tiene es descaro, ¿eh? Mafer Alonso, uno de los consentidos de esta concentración mexicana durante la Copa Oro.
Sí, y la realidad es que si hoy Gilberto Mora está jugando es por la triste lesión que en el entrenamiento sufrió Luis Chávez. Un Gilberto Mora que, si somos realistas, tiene apenas 2 partidos con la selección mexicana. Hoy el tercero, porque lo que hizo en la gira sudamericana en enero...
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
2 minutos en el primero contra el Inter de Porto Alegre y después 8 minutitos jugó contra River.
I think it's gonna be 1-1 by the first half.
Luego quería Adams, empujaba a Diego Luna, reventó el Piojo Alvarado, será pelota de Richards, se la terminó regalando Richards a Mora, juega Jiménez ahora, Raúl con Ruiz, Gallardo, se adelanta Jesús, marcado Bergante a la distancia.
Two national teams that know each other very well. I think USA is mainly using like their B or C team. Good crossing by Vega. But yeah, guys, pretty decent fried chicken. Not bad. And it's an equalizer by Raul Jimenez. Mexico equalizes the game. And it's Raul Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen. One, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico has equalized to the United States, and it's 1-1. Raul Alonso Jimenez with the equalizer. 27 minutes. Beautiful shot by Raul Jimenez. Left literally unattended. And Mexico has now equalized the match. 27 minutes into the game. And Mexico and USA are equalized 1-1.
Las grandes figuras aparecen en los momentos determinantes. Así lo hace Raúl, ¿no? Con toda la experiencia marca su gol 42 en selección nacional. Pero qué jugador de otras.
A beautiful shot too by Raúl Jiménez.
Marcel, como le quieres decir, fue campeón con Toluca, tiene unas agallas bárbaras, está pasando por un gran momento en el juego de la pelota, excelsa al lobo de Tepe.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, happy birthday. A very special birthday to my amazing friend, Melody Velez. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Thank you so much for always being there for me, even when I most needed you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a really good birthday. Of course, from your boy, Johnny.
Sacaron de su posición. Raúl recibió Jiménez, se la sacó bien una sin falta. La tiene Diego, ahora quiere armar el contraataque, la devolvía Tillman. Aguanta Áñiman, quiso poner y perdió. No le dio el cuerpo a Áñiman, va con todo, ahora Gilberto Mora. Se vuelve loca.
And now Mexico's back on the attack. And now Roberto Alvarado has to play back. Bro, look, USA is just defending. Hold on, wait, let me comment something.
Mucha atención en los contragolpes de Estados Unidos, porque es lo que propone Pochettino con Estados Unidos cuando no tiene la pelota, se tira atrás, pero no puede dejarse de pie. Eichmann no puede aguantar pues en medio de los centrales, la marca la pero usted siempre puede aguantar la pelota. Eichmann se lo están comiendo totalmente, es muy importante. Momento de delirio para la afición mexicana en Houston. Avanza Montes. Sánchez para Mora, Gilberto que toca, la tiene parado. Ahí en donde pega el sol. Iluminado el Piojo. Metió para Mora, retrasó ahora. La tiene Jorge. Sánchez que apunta, va el centro. La peinaba Jiménez. Se la pelota en la salida ahora de Estados Unidos. Aturdido el equipo de Pochettino luego del empate. Gracias a AT&T.
But yeah, guys, comment down your predictions, even though I know I'm like the only one on this stream.
Marcelo, tranquilo. Son 6 horas. Tranquilo estoy, pero no me gusta ver cómo está jugando el equipo.
Oh, that's so nice of Raul Jimenez. He paid tribute to Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. And rest in peace, Andres Silva. May God have them resting in His presence.
Yo siento que Estados Unidos no le tenía fe a esta selección y que el mismo Pochettino dudaba. Está encontrando oro, en algunos jugadores. Marcelo me dice que no por la vista. Mira, las últimas semanas estamos hablando de la Copa de Oro. Mira, ¿por qué te digo, Marcelo? Dame un segundo. A esto súmale Sargent, Pulisic y todos esos que ya sabemos. ¿Tienes oro? Pero mira, decime de cuál de estos jugadores. Por unas 2 semanas, 3 semanas estamos hablando de Concacaf, estamos viendo de Diego Luna. ¿Qué pasó contra Turquía, Suiza? ¿Qué está pasando esta noche con Luna en este minuto? El tema de Luna es que Pochettino cambia la alineación en el tema táctico. Era 4-3-3 y Luna jugaba siempre libre adelante. Ahora, con este 4.
But yeah, guys, right there, I have my Mexico and my USA jersey. I know, dude. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, dude. You deserve getting to 2K. I have my phone with me, so I could read the comments from right here. But how are you, dude? I saw what happened to you with like the whole like YouTube situation. Has YouTube responded to your situation? Because I know that like you got hit with like a copyright or something like that. Good to hear. Yo, let's go. We have 2 people in the stream. USA and Mexico are currently 1-1. Really? That's crazy. Bro, I mean, honestly, I think I look underage. Like when people have asked me like what my age is, I tell them my real age and they're like, no, you look 14. I guess I just age like very slowly, which I hope that's a good thing.
Que así como de media vuelta lo deja mano a mano con la gran diagonal y después cuenta con la fortuna del desvío del defensa, ¿no? Que quiere ir a cortar y termina metiéndole en el ángulo con ese gol número 42 en selección nacional. México desde la grada. Dennis Schwartzman se quejaba Pochettino de que en el partido contra Guatemala se sentía local. La selección chapina hoy no podía ser de otra manera. No únicamente Pochettino, básicamente a cada jugador que le preguntabas mandaba un mensaje a la afición de que se haga presente, pero bueno, obviamente contra México y en Texas era muy complicado. Por cierto, primera vez que este estadio alberga una final y primera vez que el estado de Texas recibe una final de Copa Oro. Van a querer que vuelva, seguramente con lo que hemos vivido hoy, Edson. La conducción de Álvarez, muy participativo hoy en el juego de México. La salida va de Johan.
No, I wish, bro. I wish I got sponsored by StreamYard. It's a shot and it's saved. Bro, but I hope to get sponsored by StreamYard. I hope I get sponsored by StreamYard, bro. If I ever get a sponsor, I don't know if I would like accept the sponsor or not, because I know that like sponsors usually like give you money so that you could like give them a shout out or something like that, but I don't know if I would actually like be down to get like a sponsor. I have to like really study the website.
Y le hacen el pressing rápido para que la gane de regresa y tiene control del medio campo, tiene control atrás y Estados Unidos se está moviendo a un lado al otro lado, defendiendo sin cercándose a la pelota. Montes.
Alright.
La salida del cachorro. Balonazo largo, ahora va viniendo Sánchez. Primero Arsten para cortar de cabeza.
But yeah, dude, I wish I got.
Se la termina regalando a Jorge Sánchez.
I wish I got sponsored by StreamYard. But shout out to Adam Dot 2025 for like letting me know about this app. That's so cool by G Fuel, bro. G Fuel's a W. Facebook sponsored them once, I believe, and now USA is back on the attack. And here goes USA. Here goes USA. And now they're playing back. Bro, USA, I think they're just playing counterattack right now. But yeah, cool. Yeah, dude, that's so cool that G Fuel wants you to sponsor them. I'm so proud of you, dude. And recently, I applied for the YouTube partner program. But I'm almost getting the total watch hours, dude. I'm almost getting the watch hours. Like right now, I believe I'm at like 1,600 and something hours. And yeah, dude, I want to be part of the YouTube partner program. Because I reached the requirements of having at least 500 subs. And now I just need, and now all I need is just to get 3,000 public watch hours. And right now I'm at 1,600 and something. I'll show y'all after the first half ends.
Tienes toda la razón. En los primeros minutos, compadre, Aguiman aguantaba la pelota, no se veía concentrado con fuerza y se enteró de inmediato Johan y Montes. No hay que dejarlo recibir, hay que presionarlo y de ahí no logra hacer ese poste, ¿no? Que el aguante y que deje salir a sus compañeros. No, mira, eso es lo que le falta al equipo de Estados Unidos. Un delantero que puede jugar con las manos.
I'm just eating a salad right now.
Si se la jugás, ahí se puede meter más en medio campo, pero no tenemos ese jugador. Sí, pero tampoco hay quien se la lance, ¿no? También estamos muy aislados, eso es una realidad. 42. Ya viene Raúl Alonso, va a la casa del Chicharito, se ha puesto a 10 como máximo anotador histórico de México. Mora, encabella, pegó.
Good shot and what a save. And it's a corner kick for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen.
Qué gusto dar a estos chicos, ¿no? Que en teoría tendrían que estar en la sub-17 y resulta que este muchacho ya está en la mayor. ¿A qué me refiero? Claro, entonces, esta es una motivación para todos los que están en fuerzas básicas, que si con deseo, con participación, con disciplina y con gallardía, pues, ¿por qué no llegar rápido a selección nacional? Hay que cuidarlo, porque es un gran prospecto, no una realidad, ¿eh? Vayámonos con calma. A los 16 yo no sabía cómo deshacer la X en la ecuación todavía. Hay que preguntarle qué quiere ser de grande.
Good crossing. And it's another corner kick for Mexico.
Estados Unidos le saca ese gol, Chelly, tenemos quizás el peor primer tiempo de toda la Copa Oro. Pero no es la culpa de Estados Unidos, porque México está jugando bien, está presionando. En los primeros 10 minutos salió y después México se calmó después del gol y ahora mira lo que está haciendo. Tenés los dos técnicos de la selección de Estados Unidos, Pochettino el asistente, los dos parados en esta situación.
Good crossing by Piojo Alvarado. And Alexis Vega. Here goes Alexis Vega. Sends in the cross. The ball goes out and it's another corner. Another corner for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen.
El chico Mora ha sido completito un error en ese gol, obviamente el balón parado, lo demás México haciendo gran partido. Lleva Montes en el área, va cayendo el centro en el primer palo, llegó el despeje, se la pelota de Gilberto Mora, va, sigue Gilberto, soltó para Jorge, lo agarró con la cancha, cambiada la jugada, Sánchez que va sacando, Ruiz.
Marcel Ruiz with the shot and it goes way over the crossbar.
Me están dando la chance, deja ver si de aquí la casco en el ángulo, ¿no? Como lo hacía aquí Manuel, ahí no la tiraba a hermano, pero mira, creo que se equivoca cuando vemos la repetición de este golazo, ¿no? Que era una habilitación y qué zurdazo, mira, ahí termina Ring desviando la pelota y toma más fuerza y se cuela en el ángulo. ¿Por qué no estiró la pierna Ring? Eso es lo que ya lo que no entendí con los dos pies, qué raro, no entendí.
Wait, I don't think Malagón is playing.
Qué media vuelta furiosa, qué media vuelta de Killer. Con el arco entre ceja y ceja, Mafer Alonso, terreno de...
Hold on, guys, let me check.
Los nervios de punta mucho más que con ese gol madrugador del Team USA. Contrario a otros partidos.
Oh no, man, Malagón is playing. Then who's that keeper?
Dando indicaciones, Rafa Márquez le habla muchísimo a Jesús Gallardo, a Jorge Sánchez, intenta que lo escuche porque le queda del otro lado, pero todos, Paul, Tony, bueno, hasta José, el
back.
porteros, todos están muy metidos en el juego.
A continuación, el medio tiempo presentado por Volkswagen. 1-1 por ahora la final de la Copa Oro en Houston. Es la octava en historia.
But yeah, dude, I can't wait to get 1,000 subs and hopefully get a sponsor. But G Fuel is a W, and that's a foul, and it's a free kick in favor of USA. And it's going to be a booking of a yellow card for Cesar Montes. It's an indirect free kick, but it could be very dangerous.
Cuando los caminos no aparecen, la pelota parada puede ser la solución. No es la solución, pero tenés que crédito por fin a Ajiman, porque por fin giró y cuando picó.
But honestly, I just think like sponsors are just waiting for like people to hit 1K.
Fue el espacio y Montes tiene que tirar para abajo para una amarilla. Y sabemos que acá con los jugadores que tenemos, entre Tim Reeves, tenés a Richards, tenés a Ajiman, es un jugador muy bueno en el aire. Brazos en carga para Alexander. Como se perdió el partido frente a Haití, fue suplente ese día.
But yeah, guys, as I said, this is my Mexico shirt and this is my USA shirt. Well, jerseys technically, but this one's not an official Mexico jersey. Both are pretty nice though. Dangerous indirect free kick here for USA. And now Ben Hunter sends in a cross. Deflected off by Mexico, and USA has ball possession once again. And USA is forced to play back. Bell Hunter with the long pass. What a header! That was unlucky. And now USA is back with the ball. And now, here goes Freeman. Here goes USA. Oy. And Luna shoots the ball over the crossbar. That was a good shot. That was a good shot by Luna. But the ball just goes way over the net. In Malagon's save, the ball bounced off his head. I love you, Malagon, by the way. I love Malagon. The greatest Liga MX goalkeeper for now. Should we compare him to Guillermo Ochoa? Nah, but what Malagon has done for Club America and for Mexico, he needs to be more appreciated. Ball goes out. And it's a throw-in in favor of the U.S. and they have added 2 minutes, which I didn't even focus on, literally. And the first half is about to end. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The first half, USA won, Mexico won. Alright, let me put that on mute to avoid any copyright. So yeah, guys, here are my opinions in regards of both teams' performance. USA, I honestly believe that this is a weak game by the US. I feel like Mexico's been more dominant in comparison. It's disappointing the way that the US is playing, because honestly I expected a more evened up match. Yo, Adam, you want to join? You want to join, Adam? Oh, geez, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, dude, it's been a pretty weak game from the US. Like, the US is not playing good at all. Yeah, I agree, dude. I mean, this match by the US is actually pretty disappointing. I'm reading the comments from my phone because I'm mainly like looking at the TV and I have my phone here with me so that I could be reading y'all's comments. But yeah, dude, Mexico's playing really well. They've been dominant for the most part. And USA just needs to wake up, dude. Mexico needs to... I mean, the US has to wake up. That's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell y'all, I opened up my community. I opened up my community. I'm so sorry I forgot to tell y'all that. But yeah, guys, I opened up my community tabs. I'll try to... I'll try to be checking in on my community about, I'd say once a week. Or actually, no, I think 3 times a week. But yeah, guys, any comments? Alright, so far there are no viewer posts. And also, guys, after this live stream, I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna do jokes with Jeff because I completely forgot to do it. Specifically because I was at the park with my friends. Oh, and by the way, guys, I know I said this earlier in the stream. But I want to give a huge happy birthday to my friend Melody. I already sent her. I had sent her, how do I say it? I have sent her at 12 a.m. I can't speak, I'm sorry. I sent her at 12 a.m. her happy birthday. And she told me that, like, I was the first person to tell her happy birthday. And yeah, so shout out to Melody, guys. Shout out to Melody, a great friend of mine. Happy birthday, and I hope that God gives you a lot more years of happiness and positivity. So shout out to Melody, guys. But yeah, guys. But yeah, guys, I wanna get on that YouTube partner program. Let's go. We have 2 viewers here with myself included, which is 3. Because I'm on my phone. I know I said that like 3 or 4 times already. But yeah. Comment down your predictions, guys. Who do y'all think is winning? Got my USA and Mexico shirt. I love both teams, by the way. Although both are having a not so good Gold Cup. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, this is actually like the women's jersey. Except that this is in like men's style. And the way you can tell that it's a women's jersey is because the women have 4 stars on them, meaning that they won the Women's World Cup 4 times. But this is like a men's version of it. And this Mexico shirt, I think it's more like a fan type shirt. I'm not sure. And speaking of shirts, have y'all seen Club America's new jerseys? I think they look pretty good. Like Adidas literally cooked with Club America's new jersey. I agree, Adam. Guys, look at this beautiful jersey. Hold on, wait. Right now it's gonna show y'all the screen. Look how beautiful this jersey is, guys. Like Adidas literally outdid themselves. I'm not too big of a fan of the away jersey, but the home jersey, look how beautiful that is. I love what Adidas did. Yeah, dude, but honestly, like right now, Mexico doesn't. I don't know. Like, I want them to as well to compete for the Copa America, but I'm not too sure, dude. Like, I know there are teams that Mexico can beat, but I don't think they're gonna get past Brazil or Argentina. They could go up against Chile because Chile right now isn't. They're weak basically right now. Yeah. I don't know if my live stream's a little. How do I say it? Never mind. I can't think. I'm sorry. Alright, I believe the second half is about to start. Oh, let's go. We're at 3 people now. That's right. But yeah, guys, come on. Comment down y'all's predictions. Comment down y'all's predictions for this match. Comment down below. Wait, let me check to see if my stream is laggy. Oh, it's a little back. Wait, let me check to see if my stream is laggy. Alright. it's a little laggy, I think. But yeah, guys, Adidas really outdid themselves here with this jersey. I love it. Adidas have my money. Adidas have proved themselves as a worthy sponsor for Club America. However, sometimes Adidas doesn't make the nicest jerseys, but what they did for Club America this season is a huge W. Wow, I barely did the W on this path. On this stream. Jeez, my Maria de todos Los Angeles review is currently at 34.6 thousand views. That's insane. Let me see, 26% of my audience are ages 18 and 24. 32% are between the age of 25 and 34 years old, and 24% of my viewers, of my audience, are 35 to 44 years of age. Pretty cool, actually. 62% of my audience is male, 37% are female, and 0% apparently is user specified. 42% of my audience are from the United States, 17% from Mexico, shout out to Mexico, and 4% from India, shout out to India. Shout out to the US, Mexico, and India. A huge dub to all 3 of you. Well, actually, no, a huge dub to every country. Record, Kylian Mbappe is the first player in Real Madrid history to score in 7 different competitions in one season. That's insane. That's an insane record, low key. I'm proud of my Ninja Turtle. If y'all are not familiar with football, PSG Madrid is much bigger game, larger game. Yeah, I agree, dude. PSG Madrid is gonna be really good. It's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, I'm proud of Kylian Mbappe, our little Ninja Turtle, our soccer Ninja Turtle. Well, our football Ninja Turtle. You may be wondering why I'm calling him a Ninja Turtle, but it's because the main reason is because the main reason we call him a Ninja Turtle is because he literally looks like one. Let me show you. For those of y'all who are not fans of football, let me show y'all who Kylian Mbappe is. Mbappe versus his old club. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think PSG is going to destroy Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid's race right now is over. And I'm saying this without being biased. Like, I'm a Barcelona fan, but I personally think PSG is going to destroy Real Madrid. And I'm not saying that to offend any Real Madrid fans or anything. My respects for Real Madrid, especially with what they have done. But yeah, I think Real Madrid's journey is coming to an end. You think it's gonna be close? That's crazy. I guess we can just agree to disagree. Or the second half is about to start, guys. The second half is about to start.
Con esa jugada que se ensaya en la semana y México reaccionó. Me parece que en términos generales fue mejor que el equipo de las
But yeah, I honestly think PSG is destroying Madrid. And I'm saying that without being biased towards Barcelona. I'm just saying what I see. Ooh, I made a mess. Alright, and the second half is underway. Mexico begins the kickoff. But yeah, honestly, I think Madrid won red card and PSG 2 red cards. That is true, but I think PSG is going to have a field day with Madrid. Just saying. Not being biased, by the way. And now here goes the U.S. trying to attack. And here goes the U.S., ladies and gentlemen. USA looking for the second goal. Diego Luna with a terrible pass. And the ball goes out for a goal kick in favor of Mexico. PSG has to play the two Madrid clubs in one competition. I know, dude, that's crazy. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. It's crazy. Dude, I forgot to tell my friend that like Mexico and USA are playing on her birthday. Yeah, guys, I have my USA jersey and my Mexico jersey right here. So that fans of the United States are now like, oh, why do you have a Mexico? Why do you only have the Mexico jersey there? And I have the Mexico jersey there, even though it's not official, because I know that my Mexican audience is like, bro, you don't support Mexico? And here goes Mexico once again. Good crossing for Raul Jimenez, and it's recovered once again by Mexico. Here goes Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez for Piojo Alvarado. Alvarado with the pass perhaps to Jesus Gallardo. Yes, Jesus Gallardo gets to the ball. And here goes Alexis Vega. Vega back to Marcel Ruiz. Ruiz back to Alexis Vega. Vega for Edson Alvarez. Alvarez deciding to play back in the defense.
Te saludamos con afecto. Paco González, el gol de Raúl Jiménez en el primer tiempo le sirvió a México para mantener un dato importantísimo. Nunca en finales.
And now Mexico's just trying to attack, and here goes Raúl Jiménez inside the box, sending the cross in, a header, and it's caught by the keeper.
El cancerbero de Team USA.
Mexico's just dominating this game.
Sí, esto lo hace bien Raúl cuando sale del área, ¿no? Tira una diagonal fuera del área y muy fácil saca el centro. Solamente, bueno, no hay un cómplice como él, ¿no? No hay un remandador. Viene Alexis Vega y creo que le falta decisión para ir por esa pelota. Sí, yo creo que le dio el choque a él con Craig Richard, el hombre que juega para el Crystal Palace en la Premier League.
But it's crazy, it's barely 5:15, and I thought it was more late. And now here goes Gallardo looking for a crossing. And it's a corner kick in favor of Mexico once again, ladies and gentlemen. I agree, Adam. A corner kick in favor of Mexico. Very dangerous, especially because Raul Jimenez can literally score from anywhere. And ball goes out, and it's a goal kick in favor of the United States. Fun fact, this is the second time that Paul Ticino and Vasco Aguirre go head-to-head. I believe they did in April, or it was last year, where Mexico beat the U.S. 2-0 after having like 3 or 2 years without being able to beat them. Oh no, with like 3 years without being able to defeat Mexico. I mean the U.S. What USA can risk is a direct free kick for Alexis Vega, nor for Raul Jimenez, because those two can literally shoot like cannons. And now the U.S. is trying to attack. Recovered beautifully by Mexico, and Mexico's back on the attack. Here goes Piojo Alvarado. Here goes Alvarado. Alvarado shoots! The ball goes out. The ball goes out, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful shot, but the ball went out. Very beautiful match by Mexico. USA is just trying to hang on. USA is trying to hang on. Honestly, I know I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm very disappointed with how the U.S. is playing. The USA is just trying to let Mexico attack and then get them in a counterattack, but it's clearly not working. Here goes Jorge Sanchez. Back to Piojo Alvarado. And it's recovered for a second by the U.S., and now here goes Mexico. Mora for Jesus Gallardo. Gallardo can send in across, decides to get in the area, and it's recovered by the U.S. The U.S. is just playing with their B or C team, mainly players that come from the MLS, from the Major League Soccer, while Mexico is playing with their full squad, like with their main squad. Honestly, I guess this draw kind of looks good for the U.S. because they're just MLS players. But at the same time, like this is a Gold Cup final. You can't be making mistakes in this match. Ball goes out and it's a throw in favor of the U.S.
Ahí está Javier Aguirre y nosotros estamos acá en la posición de comentaristas a toda pantalla. Y el Kikín Fonseca tiene unos binoculares. ¿De dónde los sacaste, Kikín? ¿Ya te estás quedando sin tono? No, me los prestó el chelo, que ya no ve nada. Sí se ve chido.
And now the U.S. is just trying to attack.
Muy bien. Y mira ahí el jersey de Raúl, el público cómo reacciona. Está disfrutando el juego. Una entrada maravillosa.
Would things have been a lot more different for the U.S. if they had like their main squad? And now here goes the U.S. Luna. And now here goes the U.S. on the attack. Playing wide. He has options to cross it or to shoot. The ball goes over the crossbar. The U.S. has had a close opportunity. An opportunity to score the second goal, but the ball barely goes over the crossbar. A great shot by the U.S., but the ball goes over. And it's a goal kick for Mexico. And now here goes Mexico trying to attack, recovered now by the U.S. The U.S. just trying to dominate Mexico, but Mexico's just beautifully defending. And there's a slight fight. There's a small fight between the U.S. and Mexico. Players, I don't know why I stopped. But yeah, things have calmed down. Things cooled down, dude. These two teams know each other so well. They know what it's like to play in a Gold Cup final, and they know what it's like winning a Gold Cup final. And now Raul Jimenez with the ball. Here goes Raul Jimenez. Jimenez with the beautiful nutmeg, and it's recovered back by the U.S. Mexico needs to press more. I mean, they're pressing the U.S. pretty well. The U.S., honestly, from what I'm seeing, is the U.S. is letting Mexico attack so that when they recover the ball, they can just go for a counterattack. While Mexico is just like pressuring the U.S. Here goes Piojo Alvarado now. Piojo Alvarado goes inside the box. Can send it across, decides not to. And now here goes Alexis Vega. Alexis Vega now. Alexis Vega is inside the box. Sends it across, and it's kept out by the keeper, and it's a corner kick for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why he deflected it off by punching the ball. He could have just caught it. But I guess the ball was going inside the net, so he had the right to do so. Here goes Roberto Alvarado for Mora. Mora for Jorge Sanchez. Good crossing, and it's deflected off of the U.S. and it's recovered again by Mexico. Here goes Marcel Ruiz for Alexis Vega. Alexis Vega can send in a cross! Deflected off a U.S. defender, and it's caught by the goalkeeper, and now here goes the U.S. The U.S. is just trying to attack, but it seems like now they're switching their game plan to just ball possession. Because in this whole match, the Mexican national team has been they've held more ball possession than the U.S. and it looks like the U.S. is just trying to. The U.S. is just hanging on. The U.S. is just hanging on. And it's recovered once again by Mexico. It's just back to back right now. And now it's on Alvarez or Jorge Sanchez, former teammates, by the way, in Club America. And now here goes Jorge Sanchez. Looks for a cross, and it's Luna with a great ball recovery. And there's a foul committed by Edson Alvarez, I believe, or it's a throw-in? I believe it's a throw-in. Mexico's playing really well, though. Compared to the U.S., Mexico's playing really well. And it's a throw-in now for Mexico. But yeah, Mexico has been dominant this whole match. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to be singing goal for when there's a goal. I'm going to be singing goal Mexican style. Bro, someone's wearing a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man mask. That's such a W. That's such a W. That's such a W by that fan. That fan is invited to my carne asada, bro. Throwing for Mexico again. But yeah, guys, the U.S. looks pretty weak in this match. And it's recovered once again by the U.S. and it's taken out for a throw-in in favor of Mexico. Jorge Sanchez to Roberto Alvarado, back to Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez with a beautiful play, but it's recovered by the U.S. and it's recovered again by Mexico. But there's a foul, and it's a free kick in favor of the U.S. before getting to the half field. Que ha estado bien Mario Escobar, el guatemalteco. Vean la falta del cachorro jugando con fuego. Me parece que Kim Fonseca, el número 3 de México. Sí, son, digo, no es tan ruda esa falta como para una María, pero tiene razón, tiene que andarse con cuidado, ¿no? Porque está contra Ayman, que es un tipo fuerte, corpulento, que le va a tratar de ir al mano a mano, cuerpo a cuerpo. Oh, here goes and Malagón. An error that could have almost costed Mexico this game, and it's now Mexico. And there's a foul, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a free kick for Mexico before getting to the half field. Exigía cartón preventivo y ya van 2 o 3 jugadas que va a choque, va a cobrar venganza aquí de Majesta. Se le escurre por poco, lo pudo haber lesionado de manera fea. Sí. Yo sé que la saga central no le gusta mucho a... But yeah, guys, as I said, these two rivals know each other so well. I personally think the greatest Gold Cup final between the U.S. and Mexico was back in 2011, where Giovanni Dos Santos scored that beautiful goal on Tim Howard, and Mexico ended up winning 4-2. But yeah, guys, Keep the chat moving, guys. Come on now. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, guys. Keep on commenting, guys. Keep on commenting. Keep on commenting, guys. If y'all want to, by the way.
500 conferencias de prensa y la gente solo se acuerda de aquella patada contra Panamá, más venenoso que fue justo en este estadio.
Sí, correcto. Ya también él dice que no recuerda mucho de lo que ha vivido después de 50 años de estar en el fútbol como jugador, ahora como entrenador. De hecho, a media semana, pues cumplía 14 años.
And it's recovered by the U.S. And it's a free kick now. A foul by the U.S., ladies and gentlemen. And it's a booking of a yellow card. Wait, I didn't get to read his last name. To Tyler Adams. I believe that's his name, Tyler Adams. But yeah, it's a booking of a yellow card. Yeah, it's Tyler Adams. You know what I just noticed too? This is literally Adidas versus Nike. Because Mexico sponsors Adidas while the US's sponsor is Nike. And now here goes Raul Alonso Jimenez letting it out for a corner. A very dangerous position for the US. Well, not necessarily for the US, against the US. And now it's a corner kick in favor of Mexico. Alexis Vega with the cross in. Header! And it's deflected off of the U.S. And it's another corner kick in favor of Mexico. But yeah, guys, keep commenting. Keep commenting, guys. And now the ref, I believe, is checking something. Here goes Mexico playing with this short corner. And now here goes Alexis Vega with a good cross in. Ball goes out wide. And it's a goal kick in favor of the U.S. But yeah, guys, Mexico, I think right now Mexico could have been up 2-1. Mexico has had way more opportunities of scoring compared to the U.S. And now here goes the U.S. on the attack, and I believe there was a foul by Edson Alvarez, and it's recovered by the U.S. Here goes the U.S. Oh, what a beautiful play, and it's recovered by Jorge Sanchez. And it's recovered again by the U.S. And it's lost by the U.S., and it's recovered by Mexico. The U.S. again with the ball. They're just stealing the ball away from each other. And we have 4 people in the stream. Let's go. I know it says 5, but since I'm reading the comments from my phone, I count as like the 5th person or whatnot. Yeah, dude, Mexico's still not in the lead, even though they've been dominating this whole match. And now here goes Alexis Vega with the cross in, and it's let out by the U.S. And it's it's another corner kick in favor of Mexico. Another corner kick in favor of Mexico. Dude, how many corners does Mexico have? Bro, what is the ref checking? There's corner and it's deflected off of the U.S. And it's recovered once again by Mexico. And now here goes Piojo Alvarado. Sends in a cross and it's deflected off of the U.S. And now Alexis Vega. Beautiful play by Alexis Vega looking for crossing. Deflected off of the U.S. And now Edson Alvarez with a shot and the ball goes out. The ball goes out, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a goal kick in favor of the United States. Bro, what is going on with the United States today? USA is not treating this as a final, even though they should, honestly. And there's going to be a substitution for the US, the first substitution in the match. De La Torre is being subbed out for Downs. Artemium Downs is subbed in. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, dude, pretty weak final for the U.S. I don't know if it's just luck that USA hasn't, like, they're not losing. I don't know if it's just luck on their part.
Permítanme decir algo de los ausentes. La última vez que Estados Unidos ganó la Copa Oro fue con un plantel B ante un muy buen equipo mexicano.
And now here goes Raul Jimenez looking for a crossing, and it's a throw-in for Mexico. A throw-in for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, guys, pretty weak final. Here goes Roberto Alvarado for Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez back to Edson Alvarez. Back to Roberto Alvarado. Alvarado going for a pass to Alexis Vega, and it's led out by the U.S. and it's a corner kick in favor of Mexico. Mexico's just taking corners, dude. Crossing by Alexis, a header, and the ball goes out. And it's a throw in a goal kick in favor of the U.S. But yeah, as I said, USA is just playing counterattack. They're just waiting for a good attack. And there's a free kick in favor of the U.S. now.
Ahora está jugando Berhalter, son 2-6, y Luna de un lado, en la mano izquierda y de derecha, y Downs en la mano izquierda. Lo cambió de rotación, está bueno el tablero, el ajedrez futbolístico en el terreno de juego. Dean Green le va a pegar, capitán, 37 años, brazo tendido. Prolonga, Tillman, no llega, Hageman, balón sobre círculo central.
And there's a free kick now in favor of Mexico. Dude, I don't know how long USA can be playing like this.
Parece que ya vienen las primeras modificaciones porque Paul ya fue a hablar con el Vasco y está mandando llamar a Orbelín Pineda. También calentando.
There's going to be a substitution for Mexico, I believe. Or I believe he has players warming up now.
Bueno, ahí están las opciones.
Y por cierto, en la previa, en fútbol central y la previa, hablaban de la posible incorporación de Álvaro Fidalgo. Esto se puede producir hasta marzo del próximo año.
And now here goes Roberto Alvarado! And it's recovered by the U.S. And now the U.S. looking for a counterattack. And it's recovered now by Mexico. Led out by the U.S., I believe. And it's led out by Mexico. And it's a throw in favor of the U.S. Because I don't know how long the U.S. can be playing like this, honestly. What USA is just trying to do is just not receive another goal.
Levanta el balón, Hageman, después no llega Downs, balón que bota, Hageman, el corte defensivo de Gallardo, balón de Richard de cabeza, la tiene el cuadro norteamericano, Dave Ring, apertura, Arsen, el hombre del Columbus Crew, la controla, regresa para Ring.
But yeah, guys, pretty disappointing match by the U.S.
Dos mexicanos van para vigilar en esa zona, intentan claridad por el frente, quítate árbitro. Balón frente a la banca de Mauricio Pochettino.
And now here goes the U.S. on the attack. A bad crossing by Downs, and it's a goal kick in favor of Mexico. And there's going to be a substitution in favor of Mexico. Gilberto Mora is subbed out for Orbelín Pineda. Honestly, I'm shocked that Orbelín Pineda is still playing, dude. I'm surprised Orbelín Pineda still plays for Mexico. So it looks like USA has changed their formation to a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2. No, wait, it is a 4-4-2. Now looking at it. Exactly right. Exactly right, Adam.
Todos creen que él debutó realmente por ella, pero no, estuvo en fuerzas básicas de Santos, ahí fueron sus pininos realmente en el fútbol organizado.
And now here goes Alexis Vega, one-on-one against the defense, and it's recovered by the U.S. And now Mexico's asking for a free kick. The ref denies it. And here goes Mexico. Here goes Orbelín Pineda. Pineda now. Looking for a cross, and now Alexis Vega for Orbelín. Orbelín sends in a pass, and now Gallardo with an attempt on goal, and it's recovered once again by Mexico, and there's a free kick. A dangerous free kick in favor of Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. A dangerous indirect free kick in favor of Mexico. And this is very dangerous for the U.S. This is very dangerous for the U.S.
Inaugurado en el 2002 con el nombre de Rolaya, en su momento ahora Energy.
Rawson by Alexis Vega. Header, and it's in! Edson Alvarez! Goal! No, it doesn't count. Invalid goal, ladies and gentlemen. Invalid goal. Edson Alvarez. Edson Alvarez scores, but the ref says that he was offside. The ref claims that Edson Alvarez was offside. Beautiful crossing by Alexis Vega. A pass using the shoulder. And Edson Alvarez was barely offside. Edson Alvarez was barely offside, ladies. Barely offside. And now, and the game is still equalized. They're looking to check the VAR. If this goal counts for Mexico, it's over for the U.S. If this goal counts for Mexico, it's the end for the U.S. Guys, I'm going to be honest. If Mexico scores this, it's over. The ref claims the goal, ladies and gentlemen. Goal by Mexico, and the goal is given. The goal is given. It's a goal by Mexico. Edson Alvarez. Edson Alvarez with a 2-1 lead. What a comeback by Mexico. This spells trouble for the U.S. It's going to be over. This might be it for the U.S. Edson Alvarez with the header. And now, things complicate. Things complicate for the U.S. Mexico is up 2-1, ladies and gentlemen, and with this goal, Mexico is one step closer to winning the Gold Cup. A beautiful diving header by Edson Alvarez with an assist by Johan Vasquez. They left Edson Alvarez open, and now Mexico is up 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this is over. I don't think USA is equalizing. USA is not going to equalize. I'm sorry to say that. With the way that the US is playing this match, they're not equalizing the game. You can't just spend the whole match just playing counterattack. Because for playing counterattack, you really have to know how to play. You really have to know how to play. And as of now, Mexico is less than 11 minutes away from winning the Gold Cup. Here goes the U.S. The U.S. now attempting to attack, attempting to equalize. Ladies and gentlemen, Mexico is 10 minutes away from winning the Gold Cup. The U.S. needs to equalize. The U.S. needs to equalize, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Because they're just playing counterattack, and now the U.S. trying so hard to attack, so desperately trying to find an open space. An open space in which Mexico is not allowing them to attack. Ladies and gentlemen, what an insane game! And here goes the U.S. trying to attack. Luna, and it's recovered back for the U.S. And now Tyler Adams. Luna, Adams. Bro, Mexico's just closing spaces. And it's recovered once again by Mexico. And here goes Orbelín Pineda. There's a foul committed, and it's a free kick before getting to the half field. And it's a free kick in favor of Mexico. Beautiful. Beautiful assist by Johan Vasquez. And Edson Alvarez was actually not offside. He was barely onside, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, wait, there's an ad. But yeah, guys, I think this is the end for the U.S. I don't think they're equalizing. I don't think the U.S. is equalizing. And here goes for Jesus Gallardo. Gallardo for Alexis Vega. Alexis Vega with a beautiful play. Goes for crossing, perhaps for Jesus Gallardo, and it's recovered by the U.S., which is trying to send in a long pass, but it's not coming out for them. Hey, bro, shout out to my guy who is wearing jersey with the U.S. and Mexico flag. Here goes Roberto Alvarado! The ball goes out. And I believe Roberto Alvarado just got injured. Well, he either got a cramp or he's just hurt. And now Mexico's going to make two very dangerous substitutions. Cesar Huerta and Santi Jimenez. So I suppose that Raul Jimenez is going to be subbed out then.
No sé si para consumir tiempo o realmente había problemas con el tablero electrónico. Va Javier Aguirre, creo que sí había problemas. Va a reclamarle algo a Walter López, el cuarto oficial. Javier Aguirre, bueno, en buenos términos. Claro, cuando estás ganando todo es bonito. Ya quisiera ver si estuviera perdiendo cómo reaccionaría.
And now here goes the U.S. trying desperately to equalize. Beautiful pass, and now here goes the U.S. Here goes the U.S. and beautiful slide tackle by Edson Alvarez. And Jorge Sanchez lets the ball out for a throwing in favor of the U.S. I believe he's injured. But a beautiful slide tackle by Edson Alvarez indeed. And there's going to be another substitution for the U.S. So Raul Jimenez is being subbed out for Santiago Jimenez. The time is running out for the U.S., ladies and gentlemen. And Alexis Vega is not going to be subbed out. And it's a booking of a yellow card to who? Oh, to Raul. Alright, so booking of a yellow card to Raul Jimenez because he didn't want to leave the pitch. So yeah, Raul Jimenez is being subbed out for Santi Jimenez. Great game by Raul Jimenez. 2 straight games against the U.S. where he scored. And Jorge Sanchez is being subbed out for Israel Reyes. Bro, Israel Reyes is such a guarded defender. And for the U.S. token is being subbed in for, hold on, wait. Alright, token is subbed in for Max Arfston, and Diego Luna subbed out for Brendan. I forgot his last name. Brendan Aronson, there we go. 4 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, plus the other time. And Roberto Alvarado is subbed out for Cesar Huerta. And now good throwing. And now it's the U.S. The U.S. What a terrible pass, and now it's recovered by the U.S. Recovered once again by Mexico, and it's let out for another throw in favor of the United States. But yeah, guys, after this game, I believe I'm going to do jokes with Jeffy, and then I'm gonna shower. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna shower first, and then I'm gonna do jokes with Jeffy.
Se hizo finalmente la cuarta modificación de México, salió el jefe Alvarado y sí entró César Huerta. Dice el cuarto árbitro que si por favor de poquito en poquito.
3 minutes left. Time's running up for the United States.
Pero es que saben algo, solo traen un marcador, normalmente traen dos y ahí van, uno se pasa al otro y se ayudan, ¿no?
Sí, exacto. Ese es parte del tema. México es el actual campeón de esta Copa Oro, lo ganó en el 2023. Atención, pelota de El Bebote, no puede, va al suelo.
And there's a foul by Mexico, and it's a free kick in favor of the United States.
El árbitro central del guatemalteco Mario Escobar. Hablando de Guatemala, felicidades a los guatemaltecos, qué gran Copa Oro hicieron.
Thanks, bro. Shout out to Guatemala. They did an amazing Gold Cup.
Ahí con Chutino que sigue ahora aplaudiendo, arengando, sabe que se le acaba esto. Y ahí está la situación con Estados Unidos. Malas noticias, parece que Santi se desgarra, ¿no?
Sí, piden que ingresen las asistencias y por como veo a Santi, no creo que sea un tema de colmillo y de hacer tiempo. Se toma fuerte de
la rodilla, ojo por la rodilla izquierda, pero la rodilla izquierda, ojo por la rodilla izquierda. Mira cómo cae y se le atora la rodilla izquierda. Le pisa la mano, es cierto. Daniel Lora. Es una lástima entrar en una final y tener que pasar por una situación como
Time's running out.
No fue una Copa Oro sencilla para Santi. Luego del experimento que
Dude, I think it's safe to say that it's over for the U.S.
La esperanza era mayor cuando vemos una vez más el cabezazo del
1 minute is left in the match, plus the added time.
Lo suelta, ¿no? Es que normalmente pasa esto. Cuando hay una peinada a primer poste, los que siguen la pelota son los ofensivos, los defensas.
That's insane. For the U.S. to lose this final 2 days after our Independence Day. Very tragic.
Son ya 16 partidos como titular ambos, 21 goles en contra. Cheque al portador. Lo dijimos unas cuantas veces que es selección de Estados Unidos la parte más floja es ahora, porque siempre estamos acostumbrados a tener un Tony Viola, Casey Keller, Brad Fried, los jugadores así, donde son los centrales diferentes también. Ahora no tenemos esa parte, esa es la parte más floja de Estados Unidos. Balón que viene por la derecha.
Yeah, the USA is just trying to equalize, but Mexico's just defending at this point. And they have added free kick for the US. 7 minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen. The US has 7 minutes to equalize this match. If they don't equalize, Mexico wins the Gold Cup. Mexico wins the Gold Cup if USA doesn't equalize. They had 7 minutes, which I think those 7 minutes they're too little for the US. But I could be wrong though. We could be seeing overtime if this match were to equalize. The last time these two played each other in the Gold Cup was back in 2021, where the U.S. beat Mexico in overtime 1-0. And now here goes the U.S. for the equalizer, and it's deflected off by Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. has had one of the very few chances that they have left. added 7 minutes. The U.S. needs 5 minutes and 30 seconds. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to equalize. If they don't, then Mexico's going to take home the Gold Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Five minutes left, guys. And now here goes Santi Jimenez with a terrible shot. And now it's the U.S. trying to counterattack. Mexico now playing with a 4-1-4-1, I believe.
Sí, vimos a Santi como le costó esta Copa. Entrar de cambio a Santi le costó muchísimo, nunca entró a ritmo los partidos. Sí, sin embargo, en la conferencia previa a esta gran final dijo, no me desespero y hace bien, ¿eh? Claro.
And it's a throw in favor of the U.S., which are playing this throw-in very quickly because time is running out. 4 minutes are left, ladies and gentlemen. The U.S. has 4 minutes. 4 minutes to equalize this match, which I don't think is going to be possible. That's crazy. I literally called it 2-1. And it's recovered now by Alexis Vega. And here goes Mexico. Mexico looking to punish the U.S. with one more goal. Here goes Alexis Vega. Orbelín Pineda back to Alexis Vega, back to Orbelín Pineda, and there's a free kick, an indirect free kick in favor of Mexico. 3 minutes are left, ladies and gentlemen. And with this indirect free kick is what resulted in Mexico's second goal. And now they're playing it short. For Santi Jimenez looking for a corner, I believe, but it's a throw in favor of Mexico. Guys, I think it's safe to say that this is over. Bro, they're just playing short throw-ins at this point. Gallardo now. And now it's recovered by the U.S. looking for an attack. Recovered by Gallardo for Cesar Huerta! Directly to the keeper! Directly to the keeper, ladies and gentlemen. And now the U.S. looking to counterattack. And it's recovered by the U.S. Here goes the U.S. No! And it's recovered again by Mexico. And it's to Alvarez. Alvarez looking for a pass to Alexis Vega. And there's a foul. There's a foul, ladies and gentlemen. A minute and a half left. A minute and a half left. And it's safe to say that this is Mexico's Gold Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Throw in for Mexico. Throw in for Mexico. And it's another throw in for Mexico. The very last minute, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to see our winner of the Concacaf Gold Cup. And it's a corner kick. A corner kick for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be it. This is going to be it. It's not about who deserved to win. It's about who wins, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes Alexis Vega. 30 seconds left into the match. And now here goes Alexis Vega. Vega for Santi Jimenez, who slips. And now it's recovered by Alexis Vega. Torbellin Pineda. 15 seconds left into the match. And there's a throw-in for the U.S. and time's running up. 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The ref blows his whistle, and it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico defeats the United States 2-1. They came back a 1-0 loss, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico deserved this Gold Cup victory. This is the second time consecutively in which they win the Gold Cup. They won the Gold Cup back in 2023. And they won it once again. And hey, my predictions were right. I said that the winner was going to win 2-1. I wasn't sure whether the U.S. or Mexico was going to win, but I called a 2-1 victory. Congratulations to Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. They beat the U.S. 2-1. They fought hard. They fought hard, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Mexico. You deserved this victory. And they are bicampeones, ladies and gentlemen, of the Concacaf Gold Cup. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all, Mexico deserved it. They deserved it more than the United States, in my opinion. They deserved it more than the United States. The United States today played awful. The United States, it's literally a disgrace of how they played today. A literal disgrace by the U.S. Ladies and gentlemen, a literal disgrace by the United States. That's all I'm going to say. Congratulations, Mexico. Congratulations, Mexico. And ladies and gentlemen, the match is over. Mexico beats the United States 2-1. And it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that this match is a disgrace for the United States national team. I literally understand that we played with our B team, while Mexico played with their main team. But the way the U.S. played today, to just play counterattack, it did not work. Yes, it worked out in the first 10 minutes because they were up 1-0. But to play counterattack against a team like Mexico, your biggest national rival, like the U.S., honestly, it's a disgrace. And I'm saying that because I love both teams. I love Mexico. I love the United States. But today the United States played like absolute garbage. And I'm sorry if it offends anyone, but it's true. It's literally true. Today the U.S. They didn't play it like a final. They played it more as a friendly. Like, dude, USA, what happened? Like, honestly, I'm very disappointed. Like, yes, I'm happy that Mexico won. And yes, I'm sad that USA lost. But the way that USA played today is disgraceful for a national team. Because you can't just be playing the whole match just guarding yourself after scoring a goal. And after scoring a goal, instead of just defending the whole match and playing counterattack, which clearly didn't work out in this game, you should have just gone for another goal. It's that simple. And I don't know what are y'all's I don't know what are y'all's reactions to this match, but the way the US played today is disgraceful, and I don't even know how they're going to play in the World Cup, because if the US is going to play like this in the World Cup, we're out in the group stage. We're out in the group stage if the US plays like this. For real, bro, like, literally, like, dude, the way USA played today was a disgrace. The way they played today was a disgrace to football. It was a disgrace, not because they lost. Like, I would have been happy if either team won. But the way that USA played today is disgraceful. And honestly, Pochettino, you need to be removed as the head coach. And I'm sorry, but it's true. Pochettino's USA is so trash. And the truth has to be said. Yeah, exactly. I expected what's it called? He is, dude. Pochettino's a joke. He's literally a joke. Like, when I heard that the US got him as their manager, I was like, okay, so he took he took PSG to a final of the what's it called? How do I say it? He took PSG to a final, to a UEFA Champions League final. He literally coached some of the biggest teams in the world. And for the way that his USA plays, like, I understand we didn't have Pulisic, we didn't have Weston McKennie, we didn't have Timothy Weah, we didn't have our main squad. But honestly, the way that the US presented themselves today against Mexico is a disgrace. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. I'm happy that Mexico won. And I would have been happy as well if USA won. But the way that USA played today is absolutely disgraceful, and I'm sorry if it hurts, but it's true. It's literally true. Like, Pochettino's USA is probably the worst USA that I've seen since, like, 2017, bro. Like, 2017, USA was trash, even though they had a young Pulisic. But Pochettino's USA is a disgrace, guys. And it has to be said. It's like his USA is like Ten Hag's Man United. Like, that's literally how bad USA is right now. And I'm not speaking about the country, because trust me, I love the United States. And I love their national team. I also love the Mexican national team. But I honestly expected a more even match. Because if it were for Mexico, Mexico would have just mopped the floor with them, which they technically did. Even though the United States lost 2-1 against Mexico right now, Mexico had way more opportunities, guys. And if the US plans to play like this in the World Cup, we're not even making it out of the group stage. And it has to be said. It literally has to be said. Pochettino has to leave our national team. Because clearly, he doesn't know how to play big games. Yeah, exactly. Look, I understand. Look, I understand that Mexico played with their main squad while USA played with their B or C squad. But that shouldn't matter. Because even though the United States didn't play with their main team, especially because their main players didn't want to play, by the way. Pulisic, I'm speaking to you, buddy. I know I'm raging right now, but it has to be said. Like, dude, if you love our country, then, like, if you love our national team, then you should play in cups like this. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Congrats to Luis Angel Malagon, the best goalkeeper in perhaps North America right now. You may argue the goalkeeper from Cruz Azul, or heck, even Toluca's goalkeeper, but Malagon, I promise y'all, is the best goalkeeper in all of North America. He's better than let me see. Yeah, dude, they do, but as I said, the way that the U.S. played today was an absolute disgrace to all of football. Enough said. I know I've been repeating a lot of the same things, guys, but it's true. Like, literally, the truth hurts. Like, it hurts so much because the U.S. has so much young talent. They have so much potential. And the fact that they played like this in a final, they played counterattack. Like, literally, after USA's first goal, you know what happened? The US was just like, you know what? Let's just defend. Like, Pochettino, I'm sorry, but you're a disgrace as a manager for the US national team. I agree, dude. I agree. And you're speaking straight facts, Adam. Like, I understand why Pochettino decided to call up young MLS players. And, okay, this loss looks good in their favor because they were able to maintain the lead for a bit against Mexico's main team. But at the same time, they played like absolute garbage. And it's very disgraceful. It's very disgraceful, guys. The way that the U.S. played today is absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful, all caps. And yeah, guys, but congratulations to Mexico. You guys deserved it. You guys played a way better game. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. And I hope y'all take care, stay happy, stay healthy, be the best person you can be. Spread positivity to others around you. This is your boy, Johnny Pochettino. Please resign from the U.S. national team. We're literally playing like complete garbage with you as our manager, but you clearly showed today that the U.S. is just too big of a national team for you to handle. Yeah, it's because, look, if I continue this live stream, I'm just going to keep ranting, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, literally, I don't want to rant. But yeah, guys, as I said, this is your boy, Johnny, and I'm out. Adios, amigos!